Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Let's get locked in. Let's pick up where we left off.
Let's just get down to business.
I'd like to continue where I left off. Throw grenade. I switch my options with triangle, correct? Or Y, I guess, because this is all Xbox buttons. We'll set it to that. Oh yeah, we were about to go talk to these people. See what's up. We have to gain access to Ark. Before I do that, what's our weight looking like inventory wise? Do we have it anymore? Is there a weight concept anymore? Does not appear to be. Is there max slots instead? Ooh. So are we gonna get prompted that we don't have room to carry something now? Man, they really want you using the melees, huh? You with me, squad?
Who goes there?
Your mother.
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Step aside, I'm approved to enter.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding.
Dumbass.
You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
That would explain the toxic cloud billowing overhead.
How observant of you. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Well, we're about to break that zero tolerance rule. Do you say anything? Can't talk to you.
You're free to pass, stranger.
I wanted more dialogue. I have no idea what I'm looking at out here. Why build out a corner like this if it doesn't matter? Now that this game, since this game has parkour, I'm like looking for spots to climb around at. Troops. Regal tarts. Oh, that's a cool view. That would be the toxic gas billowing. It's definitely a spot to go into to check out. I just don't know if I want to be stuck in a one-way like that yet. Because I can't look like underneath, so I don't know where I'm going to pop back out. Can I like find the other end of that entrance? Is this it? Is this it? Oh, this is up. Undo. Undo. No, I'm not going to talk to you yet. I like around the mini-map that it tells me that access is granted in this area. Previous game, it was either you were in restricted or it didn't tell you. This is pointing out that like I've been specifically granted access. What are you doing? You weren't standing here when I was here a second ago. I want to know. I want to know. Aw, man. I mean, I'll take it, but I think I'm gonna have to go past the freaking crabs on the way out. It's totally fucking crabs to fight here. I'm gonna pop up out the woodwork. Steal from who? I don't see no one here. There's really no crabs to take that entrance or exit. I guess it's more of an exit. Definitely Crabbles over there. Don't worry about a thing on how I got back outside without walking past you guys in the only quote-unquote entrance to this place. It's not of importance. Little outhouse. What? They just shitting on the floor? Alright, let's talk to this person. Let me shave.
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief.
Another
Here
person
I
with
thought myself
crazy eyebrows.
dismissed as a loon.
What are you babbling about?
Speak of the Crabbles, of course. You must have spied those nefarious Crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
Lie. Any one of us could be a Crabble in disguise.
Oh, you're right. I could be a secret Crabble and not even know it. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia. Strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way.
In every way? Aren't they just giant crabs? You need to take it down a notch.
What I need is for more people to recognize the threat at our doorstep.
I hope that there's an underlying plot point
nay, inevitable.
that this
Heed
is
my
real.
warning, stranger. Beware the Crabble.
I mean, I'm gonna be aware of them anyway because there's some demons in combat right now, but I don't think that there's secret people disguised Crabble.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
That's a big boy in the back.
What in the name of the architect?
Hello.
Right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal.
Oh yeah?
You're acting as though I'm not standing here, auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where
You have nice armor.
failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
I'm here to investigate your facility, see that everything's in working order.
Well, prepare to be disappointed. We've got a gas leak, if the color of the sky hadn't already informed you. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak.
Are you wanting Are you want someone to patch it up? Oh, that's not the word are. That's the word and. And you want someone to patch it up. Ideally, someone disposable.
I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever
Oh?
uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
Can't make any promises, but I do like the idea of a Zeranium shield.
That's the spirit. You've got gumption, nerve, and daring do. Almost reminds me of myself.
Oh my
Marshal,
god.
those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Lol.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
That doesn't seem true. Do you have your own talk?
Give me a sec. Almost done with
That's
this
not where you were
focus.
standing.
Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
Well, you guys don't seem on the best of terms.
The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station. But I'm responsible for their quality control.
Oh no,
if
you're
even
QC?
a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
Yeah, so blame the Zeranium gas. Sounds like the damage is already done. I don't have Science 3 for
Brigadier
this.
Montelli does not accept excuses. And he does not tolerate failure.
Oh my god.
The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right.
Where can I buy some supplies?
You want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the Marshal's office, she'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
Okay. I did not.
Injuries detected.
Oh,
Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness.
I wasn't.
How may this unit assist you, Commander?
No. I want to put my gun away. Thank you.
Stay true, outsider.
Okay. Vending machine. It seems like maybe it's by brand, or maybe all of the AMD ones have the same stuff on this planet. What type of guns am I even using? I can't see what I have equipped, right? Repeating rifle and a trip blade. Base damage, but AoE damage. I mean, this just seems like a straight upgrade. I don't need a charge shot so that I accidentally am charging a shot instead of shooting a bunch. Oh, there is like 2 full pages though. Silencer. Increase weak spot damage. I don't think I've been accurate enough to justify that yet. Oh, both? Wait, 2 or 1.25? Or 1.5. Reduces recoil might be nice. How do I tell how many? I'd be replacing the prism sight. I don't mind that sight. Loudener sold separately. That is a funny little description. So barrel and add-on. What I don't know how to tell. Where's the shock one? This.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Commander?
Field tinkering.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Mods. What the fuck? I thought the whole point was that I'd be able to... Oh, I can craft more though, right? Yeah, okay. I could craft more. Shit ain't sheep. What is my armor looking like? My armor does not have armoring. So, talk.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again.
Do you have a mechanical ankle?
Sure.
I don't know if I noticed
Always
that.
happy.
Crafting. Armor mod. Mods. Armor. Put defense plating on this. Okay. Is there... Okay, there is a button to break down all junk. I'm not gonna break it down until I need the resources, because I don't know if selling or breaking down is gonna be like I'm probably gonna have to min-max the concept for a while.
Outsider.
Well, that's not nice.
Outsider?
Alright. Not feeling the love.
First the attack, then there's Iranian. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Oh, I had a bench right here.
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
Alright. Okay, I don't have explosives 3 to slap that shit together. I already forget where he said that. Where can I get parts?
You want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the marshal's office. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus.
Wait, what? Was that the lady that we talked to in... Alright, we're going for a jog. Wait. As in, like, under here. Okay, I almost just ran super far away for no reason. I thought he was talking about, like, the original gate we came in. Why is the quartermaster an automac?
Greetings, potential customer. State your business.
Are you the shopkeep?
This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Okay.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
Let's see what you got for sale.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Engineering 3, I could fix it. Please just let me buy
Current
stuff.
Inventory indicates 0 copies of item designated stuff. Transaction halted.
Oh.
I see. It's mislabeling stuff as a specific request. I'll have to add additional linguistics.
Why am I helping you
collective
train this
nouns.
thing?
Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Alright, initiate commerce.
Initiating commerce.
What do you have? Shoots Xyranium. Those advanced keys are really fucking expensive, but I could use it. A pet for your ship, automatically sent to your kennel upon purchase. Okay, I'm gonna make a note to return here. I already bought this. I should keep that in mind, that I can accidentally rebuy stuff. Okay, so there's two things here that I would really want, please. I just need another 831 monies.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here.
I'll take it something happened to the old quartermaster.
Passed during the attack. Got his face melted clean off by this weird goo.
Sheebus!
And he was one of the lucky ones. Excuse the mess, by the way. Auntie gave us a pummeling a few weeks back. The old wardens paid the price. Where their courage faltered, a little mental refreshment should do just the trick.
I noticed you haven't paid the same price.
When the attack unfolded, I was fixing the automechanicals who laid down their gears in our defense. Our
Laid down their
leaders failed to do the
gears.
same, which makes them more cowardly than an automech.
Well, an automech doesn't have fear.
Can they say the same? Now what'll it be?
I'll talk at you later.
See you soon, I hope.
Shut that yapping up. I don't care about stealing bourbon, Vorst loaf. Although I do need to stack money, I don't think 18 bits is worth potentially getting in trouble over. Fuck is this room? Just to hide? Huh. This somehow feels more efficient. Okay. Tossball still exists out here. No, nobody, I don't think anybody actually enjoys a mental refreshment.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
That's kind of crazy range that was hitting me from. Okay. Is anyone in here? I'll take ammo. I'm not over. And oh. You just have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. I don't see the con to this. The effects is 100% vendor buying price for stolen items. That just seems like this is a positive. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I see the problem with this now. I don't want that. I don't want that. Nope, I don't want that. That's bad. That's really bad. That I didn't hit that button 3 times. I hit it twice, and the 3rd time I looked at something and it just auto stole it. I can't do that.
Oh.
We'll get through this conversation.
Excuse the old wardens paid when the hourly. I didn't. Now what'll it be?
That can't be a thing. That's getting declined. I guess the word, like, that's not a. The effects should say the positive and negative, in my opinion. Because that's a crazy ass flaw. Interesting. I reloaded and it didn't. Oh, there it is. Okay. Reject. Okay, yeah, it does say you occasionally steal things automatically. I didn't know that that's what it meant. Yeah, decline that. I can't do it. Why do I need so many fricked key cards? Oh, yeah, you guys definitely have a problem on the outside.
Outsider?
Why are you just like accepting death there? How long does my poisoning stay? I don't remember. Is that just permanent? Because that sucks.
Welcome. Glad to have you back.
Maybe there's a plot point that'll happen later that'll help me cleanse it. Why is this not counting? Okay, this is medical.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Xeranium poisoning.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Sovereign's mercy. How do you feel?
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronically fatigued with honor.
Jesus.
Stay true, outsider.
All right. Hello, doctor. Hello.
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of Xeranium exposure.
Yeah, a little bit.
Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet.
Yeah, not really.
If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask for medical posterity, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, go ahead.
First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Xeranium?
Wandered into a cloud of Xeranium gas, not sure exactly where.
I'll mark it down as haphazard meandering then. All too common these days. More dangerous than one might think. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow?
Oh, what?
Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen?
Where do you feel your thyroid aching? Feel reasonably fine, all things considered.
Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition.
Okay, lady. That's not nice.
As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced Xeranium therapy of the highest possible quality.
Are you about to wipe my Xeranium?
That That should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise.
Can you tell me anything about it?
Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter.
Okay.
What would you like to know?
What exactly is it?
Zeranium is a crystal.
Ooh.
Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Zeranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs.
Okay.
Refined zeranium is used to power nearly all major protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source.
Yeah, provided you're not getting
However,
sick.
it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause zeranium crystals to explode.
Tell me about its dangers.
Zeranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way.
Great.
Second, zeranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, zeranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand.
How long could someone survive in a cloud of it?
The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
Is there any way to prevent the poisoning?
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the zeranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from zeranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard.
Okay. Is this actually going to be a companion? You guys seem like you're standing too close to that shit. Okay, we've already hit all of that.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Okay. She said next door. Where is that actually implying? Oh, wait. Yeah, this seems like the name I was looking for. Okay, there's an auto dock. Don't use it. Concentrated zeranium is most commonly found in industrial settings, regulated, and in the aftermath of warfare, hazardous. Protective equipment is required for closer inspection. However, protective equipment is still hypothetical and pending invention. ETA unknown. Oh, baby, give me that fucking unreleased gear.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought.
Batch?
Now what is it you want?
You must be the science, the one working on the shield device.
Our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
It'd always expedite your work in exchange for something in return.
Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype
Oh,
shield
baby.
gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with zeranium gas?
Guess you aren't too busy to talk after all.
I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance.
Okay.
An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly.
Yeah,
so what am I
so I've heard.
endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful. How's that coming?
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns.
Like?
Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
I can help.
Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is.
I was gonna say, I don't know what that
My
word
supply
means.
is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Does it have to be from the hangar? Wouldn't any Zeranium gas do?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that.
So this is dangerous. I'm in danger.
Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work.
What an asshole.
Shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Okay. Is that one of my... No. Do I have a journal for this now?
Not sure we should get any closer.
Is there did she actually give me like a tool for this? Does not appear so. How do I collect this? To go like all the way in there. Yep. Alright. It wasn't too bad. I have slight radiation poisoning. X94. I managed to consolidate the waveform down to the point where it can be generated by a handheld device. Something to project a field using it. Catalytic amplifiers using Dragoon Automax might serve. Okay. The automechanicals do not seem okay.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress
Don't
in
call
your
me
tasks.
that. I got the Zeranium sample.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ.
Yeah, it's the latter.
Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
And what's that you
I
need my help?
require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
You don't have one just lying around?
Catalytic amplifiers are a somewhat outdated technology, available only in older model Dragoons. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to geld his only combat automech.
So I have to do it.
So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
So there's somewhere else I can get a catalytic amplifier. Alright, tell me about this Dragoon.
Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon.
What's the chief mechanic's problem with your request?
I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's Choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning.
I'll get your amplifier one way or another.
Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
If you shoo me one more goddamn time. Chief, I need that part. I'm not trying to get us in trouble. Looking for a catalytic converter.
She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
There has to be some other way.
If you're really so desperate, you can track down our second Dragoon. Damn thing wandered up the coast and hasn't been seen since.
Easy peasy.
I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear.
What if I just kill the Dragoon here and send you after the second one?
First, that would undoubtedly destroy the catalytic amplifier. Second, everyone here would turn their guns on you.
Compelling, much to think about.
You do that. Good hunting. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
I'm also doing work. Bag o' dicks. That's not the way up the coast that I expected them to be implying. Alright. Adventure time. Daybreak. Wait a sec, didn't that planet have rings? Can I just not see the rings right now? There are several planets within range. Alright, but am I actually going to be able to get over here without poisoning the ever-loving shit out of myself? There's gonna be some Scrabbles, aren't there? God damn it. A bunch of little ones, but there isn't a big one, so I think I might actually be able to win this.
Ready to win. Your command.
Ain't no way you have the accuracy like that. That's crazy. Alright. This little one. Fuck up out of here. Alright, what about the second big one? Shout out to that tree. I'm just gonna keep appreciating the tree. Death. Let's go. Yeah, go get that little one in the distance that didn't want to fight. Should have fought honorably. Dude, 5 XP is crazy. It gives, like, literal nothing. Well, this one was definitely folded. Clause, a small engraving on its armor says property of the Euphoria Coast. Okay, strip of parts. Let's go! I guess I could have explored out here and found that thing before I went in and had those conversations. Okay. They're not so bad when we can fight them from a distance. Getting plenty of Scrabble meat. I guess I could have fast traveled back, but fuck it. I want to be an Air Force Ranger. I got your part. So what's the alternative? So if you were to guns a-blazing and not get proper clearance to be in here, you would have had to fight your way through and probably not gotten this tool?
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Here it is.
Oh, superb. I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on. Just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
I'll let him know as soon as possible.
You do that. Anything to keep him off my back for an hour.
Okay, so that is a... Oh. It's just a general shield and includes Zeranium. Depleting with damage or time spent inside of hazard. Okay. Okay. Why is it not? Let me out. I don't know why I had to do it that way, but I wasn't trying to. No. How do I turn it off? What the hell is making that sound? Okay. Speech 3. Engineering 3. Why is my apply not working? I can't. My selections aren't working for that stuff. Okay, that's working fine. Oh. Your skills are erratic to say the least, but a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. When leveling, you can only add skills into your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. But I gain 2 per level instead. Am I okay? No, because there's too many ones that I don't care about leveling. Like, I don't really care about running melee and guns. Sneak's probably not gonna ever really get leveled. Explosive really doesn't matter to me. Like, forcing those to get to a level, I don't think that's worth it for how I play the game. I would end up kneecapping the things that I want for too long. I'm on the wrong quest. Holy shit. As you gain exposure, your max toxicity is decreased, reducing your ability. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, that was thick. Okay. Can't go in there. Yeah, continue. Can't go in that entrance yet. Noted. Was not expecting that to be the super thick stuff it was talking. Well, okay. Engineering, speech. It's gonna have the easily distracted pop up, maybe. No, I'm still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels before I would be able to touch any of the level 2s or 3s I currently have. Actually 8, because I'd have to be in the 8th one to get hacking to 2 before I could touch lockpicking. And then I would have to go a whole nother lap to push them all to 3 before I, yeah, nah. It's just, it's too spread thin in regards to what I have to choose. Oh, multiple of 5. Enemies will occasionally fire at enemies not targeted. All other members of the party, including yourself, are also healed a moderate amount. Ooh, that seems pretty good. Nah, everybody getting a slight heal, see, that's the move. Do I want aggro or damage? Probably damage. They usually keep more aggro anyway. Is there another way in there? No. Not from below, at least. How in the sweet fuck dicks am I supposed to get over there then?
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have. Defend it.
Oh, it's just because I was standing in that one spot, huh?
And there's a radium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Okay. What the hell are you doing climbing? Fucking dick balls. Oh, I can't do this until I can hack. Yep. Is the door active? Nope. Okay. Yeah, they nuked my shield fast. I'm gonna talk to the lady to heal me.
You're back. And you've been cavorting. Certainly, there is a nominal cost for treatment to cover a set. All right.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Hold perfectly still. There. All better. Was there anything else? Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
Yeah, what medical supplies do you have? Oh, you guys have a key here too. There's so many fucking keys. trauma kit here too. I gotta find a way to stack cash expeditiously. Alright, well, I think that's all I can do here. Till I get to hacking 2. So it's just showing that there's a mission here. Okay. Where's the next closest one? What was this one? Oh, wait, that's up over here. Do I have whatever skill I was looking for this yet? I don't remember what I was looking for. Damn, I'm gonna have to go all the way back up, huh? I feel like it's hacking too, and I don't have that. I not have medical 3 or science 3. Alright, what did I need for this? It's engineering 4. I only have 3, right? Or 2? No, I have 3. Okay, I need 1 more in engineering. I'm glad I put one of the points that way then. Alright, what other stuff? That's finishing killing the dudes outside the lab. There's more that I'm supposed to learn for that first. Where's Zebulon? Out there. Not right now. That's just in the background as I find it. Oh, yes, I can go talk to the marshal now. At Fairfield's Town Hall. Okay. Well, I can go talk to the marshal. Oh, a little Sprat. Absolutely not. Where do I find the marshal now? You just have a room separate off from everything else. Yeah, okay. More confirmation that this poison hurts the robots as well.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Uranium is hardly my area of expertise.
I do have a set of
but it
eyes.
falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
Delphina finished her device. I've got a working prototype right here.
I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
Hypothetically, how would one make it worse?
Why in law's name would you want to know that?
So that I understand what not to do.
Good thinking. I suppose if some computational greenhorn left even one of the intake conduits open and shut down the Zeranium flow, that'd be a disaster. Good thing we don't make rookie mistakes in my unit. Any further questions?
Yeah, your chief is concerned about the Zeranium with
Don't worry
Automax.
about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the way.
I don't think
there
you're...
is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our Automax, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay.
I don't think that's how that works.
Isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
Okay. Is that the same spot? Yep. I need engineering too. Or the ability to equip something for an engineering point. Or not engineering 2. I need hacking 2. I need engineering 4 for that other mission. I guess we can go here and save the dude. Okay, so it's not that. Trying to find that flower. Which makes me think it's around the side where all that poison is on like the back side. Something about tall magenta. It's those, isn't it? Okay, got it. Alright. That That one's out there. We'll worry about that next when we're near that anyway. Okay. Please let me choose this fast travel. Alright. I guess it's about time to squabble.
What do you mean you're leaving? Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life outside our lab? No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment. Commencing termination.
Get the water in, I'll take care of it.
I tried to save him, I'm not gonna lie.
Combat range.
I tried to save that dude. Damn. I have no idea how much of their force is going to be like reset. If any. I don't know if it's been long enough in game.
It's always been impeccable. Impeccable! Prying into our research. Ugh. Ain't nothing there.
Why'd that guy come out? Why is that guy freaking out?
You're superfluous.
I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but y'all need to fucking relax.
Got some bad company.
Okay. Plasma soak. Yeah, they're killing their own kind.
To get caught doing. And all this is just sloppy.
Sloppy, dusty, soft. The unmitigated goal. Word to J Black.
Place is in shambles. What happened here?
It sounded like some people were being reasonable about their work hours, and the rest went freaking crazy. Mind your backside. 2F Lupori from E. Linden. I'm simply saying don't be so quick to seek Ormsby's attention. Guess artificial additives aren't 110% beneficial after all, huh? Don't tell Auntie. Okay, so this is the other way around. He ordered an industrial microwave instead of a spectrometer? It's not a mistake if someone else takes the blame. Alright, so Ormsby kind of seems like a dickbag. It might make you wonder how someone so incompetent can be so skilled at covering their tracks. But if you can't be one, you need to be the other around here. The key to dealing with Ormsby is realizing that he's a complete fraud. That title, totally of his own devising. That's not unheard of. It's likely standard operating procedure among management, actually. For now, we're stuck with him. Just nod and smile. Okay, so Ormsby is a fraud psycho. Noted. It better not be Ormsby that I'm in here to frickin' save. I'm not saving you. Oh, they have one of the little, like, mixer things. Alright, this is deja vu.
6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well.
Can I just... Okay. I have a side entrance. Ability to come in over here.
You there? Oh, you're actually affected too, aren't you? Scream twice for yes.
You're a fraud. Okay.
Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis.
No.
Elman Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
No. You changed your tune a bit since sending that distress signal.
Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
I need to know specifics before I agree to anything.
Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind.
Genius.
A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear.
Awesome.
By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
How would we go about formulating a cure?
Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
I have no idea.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
I barely know the tibia from fibia.
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter if you are capable of following simple instructions.
I don't like how you slowed your sentence down now.
Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
What do I actually need to do?
We'll need 2 things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
And where do I find all that?
Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
Off
Once
I go
we have
then.
an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
Okay, well, I may have killed some. I was about to fold that one too.
Moving fast and breaking things.
I guess sneaking would have been more beneficial for a situation like this. That's like in the heart of where all of them are at. Why does it show that there's 2 people in there? Suicidal freak. That one's in that building. No, no, no. No, no, no. How is this? Oh, yep. Okay. Shit. So there's one that just stays standing on the far side. Well, that's concerning. Okay, we're in. Memo to staff. Oh, thank God. He's just this. Oh, he's just crazy. That's crazy. They're using a promotion scam. Download data. Oh, bad time. This guy's gonna do his lap, and then we can get back out of here. Just need to get far enough to be able to fast travel. Actually, can I just fast travel? Oh, not in combat, can fast travel. Enemy or not. I can't believe I shot like a half second late to save that worker. That do be looking like a red spire. It's enemies of some sort. Two juveniles, what's the third thing? 3 juveniles. Foul move. I can't hit him if you're in the way. Shooting blind. Okay, I think we got him. 1, 2.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives.
Yeah, okay.
The only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the audacious advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly the spirited variety will offer... Oh, no! Oh, okay. We need to run now!
Yeah, they got folded. Do I have a new... Whenever I get the fast travel spot for here, I got another key to unlock one of the Val loot crates. Oh, hello. Alright. 25, just, it still ain't much. It's just an arm. This person's missing a leg. So this is probably the rap nest. A lot of fucking health on that thing. Bro, just start blasting. Oh, it's big. It's fucking big and it's looking at me. Val, good shots. Saved our lives. Holy. I don't know what Val's shooting with, but that shit hit. During the time. God damn it, a new lockbox means that I need even more keys.
Foraging time's over. We should have what we need.
Incendiary. Oh, an incendiary. Oh, can I take more of these to just have myself? I don't know if that matters. Can I craft with these? That place looks cool. Alright, so now we're technically teleporting back. Before we do that, doesn't seem like I can just choose the ship. Oh, there we go. I choose it on the landing pad. Fast travel spot. Okay. Good to know. I do be having 4 keys. Kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. Visit a workbench to select which mods to use. Okay. Companion mod kits. You've acquired a companion mod kit. At a workbench, you can use this to apply upgrade mods to your companion's weapon and armor. These mods increase the damage and armor values of their equipment respectively, as well as granting additional bonuses. Each companion has a basic and advanced kit that must be found, with the latter granting to access to more powerful mods. Okay, what's the next thing? Native species. 5 keys. Is this a helmet or is this a chest piece? I think it's a helmet. So party upgrades. Okay. Immunity to shock. Effectiveness of their armor. Immunity corrosive. Effectiveness. Okay, so probably corrosive right now. Oh, they look different. More stacks of burn. No, more stacks of burn. Oh. What's the visual difference between these two? Yeah, go ahead and burn some more. Then I don't have his next level. Okay. That makes a lot more sense than it did prior. Am I able to talk to her for... Okay, hers is just gone for now. Town Hall. Return to Ormsby. That's interesting. So they'll also start to have like visual glow-ups as you upgrade them. Interesting. I'm also still kind of surprised. Actually, hold on. Can I do it from the map? No. So I have to walk out now first. Don't know how I feel about that. I might have unselected Val. Nope, we're good. I only selected Val. Not good. Not good. Okay, both are selected. What is that? Nah. Arachnids. I don't need that shit in my life. Lamap. Alright, now I just do a wide angle to go around all their bullshit. Because in theory, I'm saving them. Well, it's me. They just went missing, I guess. Set this back to this, in case we're in a pinch. Alright.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing?
I have everything we need.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you.
Fuck you, asshat.
First things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom.
Okay.
Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
Good thing more spores were available so close by.
Always fortuitous to have ready access to a key chemical agent nearby. This might work out yet. Auntie may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on other Auntie's Choice employees, not our preservative-free rivals.
Okay,
But
well...
let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. If we're able to save my remaining subordinates, they can help us rush this product to market.
You seem downright enthralled with this chemical agent.
Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Ah, there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
I'll take my time. I've used one of these before. Wait. Ah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I can have a medical. Eventually, this game is just gonna. I'm gonna be too locked. What the? I'm gonna be too locked in to all these different quests that I haven't finished. But But until then, I'm gonna gain experience and do my damnedest. Like, I'm about to get to engineering 4 and the hack 2, and then I can close off those other 2 quest lines. So this one can sit for now. I guess I can investigate over there. We'll work with Niles to get to Zabulon. Because before we didn't come over here because of the Scrabbles, but I feel more confident in our ability to handle Scrabbles now. Should I? No idea. Okay, well that's a hammer claw right there.
Engaging combat.
Did that just activate the entire fucking neighborhood? Nah. That's actually crazy that all of them aggroed. Hey! Everybody's all doing the same thing, they're just hitting the trees.
Ready to waste them on your command.
You ain't got the accuracy for this. Yeah, get shocked. Dead. Stop burrowing. Can you get your shit out of my eyeballs? It's bullshit that you're lobbing it over the top like this. One of our guys finally hit them.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Trying to get this shock off on him. There it is. So anyway, I started blasting. Man, this gun feels good functionally now. Where are the rest of them? Oh, the motherfucker out there.
Health benefits available at your request.
I'll use them if I need them. Damn. They got fucked up here. It's probably expected to be like trying to sneak through this area the first time, huh? Tears, ring, bit cartridge. Some Scrabble meat. Little hatchling, you're the last one. Alright. Nope, there's another one up there.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
You know what? I'm gonna just use it so that it starts recharging.
Commencing combat
Oh, hello.
activities.
Yeah, it's probably wise. Get out of the ground, you coward.
I'm the one you need to worry about. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Nah, don't run. Don't come near me either. Let's go. Something else is angry over there. Oh, it's a little hatchling. Nah, get that ass over here. Crit death. Alright. Actually, hold on. Pull the weapon back out. Let me get a reload. Alright. We have successfully saved this town from its Scrabble invasion. Apparently this is stealing. No, it's not. I just can't drink it. I'm not used to it having an option to be able to, like, immediately intake said thing like that. Toxicity crash threshold boosted. So I got a toss ball card. Trauma kit's nice. Pocket it all. Pocket it all. Alright. What you got for me? Okay. Hidden ambitions. I would reveal in the life of a minor functionary with middle administration. I would revel. So this is someone in the Protectorate that wanted a different life, essentially. Protectorate kind of feels like it's communism. Structurally. Okay, so they were reassigned. God damn. Serial thriller. They're a Protectorate that found a comic and fell in love with the comic character and started thinking of the perspective of what would the comic character think. Oh, found a copy of Science Adventures Quarterly, volume 1 of 10. Okay. Wild Roy, the Raised by Primal's Boy. Kids living like Donnie Thornberry. You did nothing. It was a simple day. Your job is easy. That was definitely not the oh. Lockpicked it. That's a cool little sequence for lockpicking. Is that my first lockpick? I just went to open the door. I didn't realize that it was a door to hack. Okay. Can I shoot this shit? Oh, I can. I did not know that. Those Crabble... Is that what a Crabble egg looks like? Are those all eggs? Egg. Okay, we'll go upstairs. Why do Scrabble eggs have, like, lava heat coming off of them? Another loot box. I only sigh because there's probably an achievement or something really good for, like, getting all of them. It's a lot of keys that I'm gonna have to find. Seriously though, what the fuck happened here? Did the Scrabbles just come up out the sea? Out the water? What are these, like, doctor purses that everybody has? Okay, so missions over in that building. Pick up like a sprat in a trap. Oh, it's an audio.
Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these Scrabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hunt the Scrabble skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Alright, well that guy was a little high on his own supply, some might say. Ooh, engineering coming in handy. Is that how engineering works? Riot control helmet. Surprised it's not a readable note. Indiana Jones hat. Okay. What's all the random Scrabble meat sitting out about? Man, these people do love their fucking alcohol, I'll tell you what. I wonder if they're ever gonna put in a situation where you need multiple mag picks for one unlock. Like, not just it saying you need to, but like actively need to do the animation multiple times. I'm not turning the radio on. All that alcohol back there, and there's just like nothing on these shelves. Okay, so we got a lot of it searched out. Something is speaking up that way. Sound like propaganda. Sound like a propaganda. So is the main entrance up and in, but our mission's on the side. I'm gonna go do the mission part in case it turns out we need like a certain skill or something to get to it anyway.
This looks like the place. No, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Niles. Howdy, Zeb. You look well.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Yes. I'll have better answers once I get to hack 2. Wait, wasn't I close to leveling? Yes and no. Okay, where's the next place we go? Because I'm gonna get hacking too in the process of my next level. Hacking and engineering. Okay. Alright, there really ain't much closer that I got. I mean, I guess I can go from here. I'm trying to minimize how much shit I waste. Like, lore-wise. Like, if they're not gonna force me to finish a mission, I'm gonna try and hold out and finish it once I have the right thing.
There might be a few loose raptidons wandering around.
I don't give a shit about no raptidons.
We're closed.
Didn't ask. It's not stealing, so I'm taking all of it. What happened here? Okay, so they're obsessed with the equation, like Vicar Max was.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
Ooh, didn't expect to get this. I guess this is because I haven't done the other part yet. Who the fuck is Savannah? Oh, who I'm talking to. I'm an idiot.
How did you... Yes, I did know her. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we
usually how it goes.
Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
I'm gonna let them talk.
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I'm gonna let Niles answer.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Yeah.
It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you?
Oh, here we go.
She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
And what is her present course of action?
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
The fuck is Victor?
Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
How'd you two meet?
We became friends when she... well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
Was she part of the Order?
We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
What do you know what she was doing at the Vox station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much. At least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
Seems like knowing her was unsettling for you.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't.
Niles, do not agree with this.
Even with everything.
Know a little something about that too.
God damn it. Did you ever see her again, Savannah?
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
Was she there? Did you talk to her?
No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent De Vries' identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Is it true that the Order was involved with the invasion?
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
That's all fascinating, but I have to find her before she does something drastic.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
I'll leave it open-ended, because this person doesn't deserve for me to be an asshole about it, but
That's all I can ask.
I'm probably going to fold her when I get the chance. Is this a fast travel spot? It is. Go, little spread, go. There's enemies this way. What kind of enemy? It's just a single hunter. No. Get that ass back over here. Thanks for taking the hit, Nile. Good shit. That one gives decent XP. happened here? Cobb makes me look bad.
Promotion accelerating activities done, and we've already got dropouts. Doozy of a drop, too. Can't believe Ormsby pegs these people as executive material.
Huh?
Me, sure. Them? Huh.
We can hear you.
Hush, Cobb. Today's task was about upward mobility. 3 died hanging the ropes. Told them they were doing it wrong. Dead include Assistant Hagen and other slackwits.
Show some respect.
Oh, like you care. You didn't even participate.
I told you, I got a cute lumbago.
Time to break camp for the
fuck
next
is lumbago?
skill-building exercise, which I will surely dominate. This is Sanitation Specialist Cutshaw, soon to be VP of something big, signing off.
Okay.
Pleasure not doing business with you.
What? What? Sir, why did you do that?
Do I look approachable? Because I'm not.
I don't know, I haven't seen what your face looks like. I can't give you that answer. Try not to judge a book by its cover anyway. Yeah, why'd that corporate cleaner just jump that rail? Okay, we gotta go down the hill this way. Okay, we're near where the flower should be. Well, something cooked this area. That's the flower. Oh shit! Okay, those are everywhere. Your years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. Effects: plus 50% crouch speed. Crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear and investigate. The actual concept of crouching. Nah. There are a lot of them that I'm gonna end up taking that I can live with. But that ain't one of them. Crunchy knees? I can't. That's too real.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Void be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
Oh
I'm
my
afraid
god.
there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the real.
That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. None from Arcadia have the knowledge to lie about it. What's your business at the Vox?
I'm hunting a fugitive.
Sounds serious. Were it in my power to offer aid, you'd have it. Alas. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril.
Okay.
No Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be.
Holding the line this close to the bridge is an impressive feat.
It is difficult for me to accept such laudations at the moment, given recent losses. But I suppose you make a fair point. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change.
What is Scrabbles?
I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it.
What is
Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat.
A stuffed
He's damn
sprat?
near family. Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. Still would help morale to get him back, though.
That's all for now.
Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Okay. No damn well I'm about to run into this. Okay. Okay. Just gotta be smart about our path. Oh, once I detect them, they show on the map. Dude, there's so many. Can I just, like... Alright, I might have been a little too close to take that shot. Actually, what I should do is switch to a different weapon for this. What am I shooting now? Short rounds? So anything that's not shooting short rounds. Okay, it's not the most accurate, but we don't need to be hyper accurate right now. Why did we hit the landmine? That's an interesting reload. That gave XP. This is an interesting weapon. Well, I think that's the body. level. All right, we're in business. We get engineering and hack. It's an even level, so we get to look at perks. I don't know if I care about pickpocket. I'll favorite it. Damage and armor rating. Auto mechanicals drop extra. There's an additional inventory. So I don't ever have to turn Scrabbles in. That could be, you know what? We're gonna park that. I'm not turning that in for a long time, probably. Bonus bits from containers. And being able to see anywhere on the mini-map, or exactly where they're... Probably extra loots from containers. Alright, I'm gonna talk to him to see if I hand it over. If I hand it over, I'm gonna undo
He went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago.
We gonna learn today.
You don't think he took it literal, like when we told him to jump?
Stay out of the minefield if you value your limbs.
No. I will not be giving that back yet. This will come in handy as I try and stack my money empire. Where's the good doctor at? Okay, we can fast travel here and then run over. Oh, the little ones are aquatic only. Okay, I can also switch my weapons back. Oh, that's a better one. Why can't I sort? I mean, this is literally just more damage for the same gun type. Oh, wait, no, I might have lowered damage by doing the shock barrel. Why did this go down? What? It's just cut in half. I got your nonsense, Doctor.
You're back, and in one piece. I assume you have good news and haven't forgotten where you were going or what you were supposed to be doing?
I verified both locations.
I was hoping for at least one, but both at once? Exceptional. None of my lab assistants are ever this efficient. And since you're so good at this, I have another job for you. There's a type of rare mineral called ferrochromium. It's yellowish in color.
I believe I have some.
Typically forms in rocky, mountainous areas or caverns. Our data points to the east coast of the island, the far southwest, and just this side of the ravine, almost straight north of here. Same rules as before. You keep what you find.
Heard. Where am I at for my next level? Nowhere near. Alright, ain't that down? I think that's down where, I saw the Scrabbles and shit. was way south. Two of my quests I should be able to do now. Fix the gas leak is one. Lower the platform is the other. Time to parkour my way up this mountaintop again. Yep. Still won't have the science for this, or medical. I still don't know what that is. Is it sending out messages? That's like the huge relay tower in the north. Alright, now I can do this the good way. After enhancing the limiting circuits and tweaking the system's motivators, the harvester should be able to remain functional after using the drive overloader. Let's go. Oh, well, that person's body's getting... Yep. Alright. Oh, that's done. Did he just come out of that rock? What the fuck?
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Glad you're happy, and as a bonus, I also adjusted the system so it didn't burn out.
So, the platform still works? That's amazing! Not that we'll be going up in it again. For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised extortive rate.
Urgently, air quotes, urgently. Ooh, 3 up. So now there should be 2 other... We can go back to this. You tell me I have to run in from here all over again? Bruh. Damn. She just insta-folded. And then was it science or medical that I technically needed for making the better version of that antidote?
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Yeah, this whole area got folded by the Scrabbles. It doesn't seem like it was particularly close. Alright, you know the deal. I'm about to steal all your bank account info. Wouldn't he question seeing me shove a bypass shunt into his thing? Low stock prestige brandy. A volunteered to lead the procurement team. I have every confidence in her ability to accomplish the mission and to do what needs must if something goes amiss. Found an unopened bottle of prestige brandy underneath the counter yesterday. Seems prudent to save it for a special occasion. I only hope I'll be drinking to our success and not our failure in the coming days. Everything is in place for tomorrow, but my mind remains restless. Times like these, I find myself wishing for Niles. He was always better at these sorts of endeavors. Should we be successful, it will be no small account due to much of what he taught me. And should we fail, well then I suppose I'll have learned the wrong lessons. Probably. Alright, dog.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows?
Probably.
I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Yeah, his rotation adapters are fine. Your attitude could use some work, though.
And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
Yeah, who I am depends on how you treat me, so tread lightly.
I'm the doctor here. I'll decide the manner of your treatment.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
And wonder why? You're kind of an ass.
Hang fire, Commander.
No.
I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I'm gonna let Niles handle this.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Maybe you should rethink Niles' offer to help.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it.
I didn't
Rescue
offer
my
help.
friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I'm in if Niles is.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get the crunchy knees.
This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I have some questions before I go. I'll
I'll answer what I can.
Yeah, how did you end up turning a rebel fighter?
If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. and my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration.
Conflagration? About your stint in mental refreshment.
Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds.
What can you tell me about your neighbors?
The Scrabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
No. I mean Westport.
Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
Alright, that's all I need for now. No, that's not gonna be next. Okay, so I have to finish the one for car. So I can go do this. Cause I'm not close. Nah, I got a ways. That's why I need to worry about what I'm selecting. Take me inside here. What the fuck is an ursapod? Nah, what the hell that thing? Really drops me outside? Now, is doing this going to piss off everyone at the base? Let me get a new save. Beat me up, Scotty. Ho! Alright, let me get a what does hacking look like? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all gotta go. Y'all get your freaking dome pieces out of the way so I can shoot. The UE Arkansas game has crashed. My game killed itself. Give me. Let me find something audio-wise while I reboot that. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Let's continue where we left off. So this is the save before I ran in there. Okay. Let's get this hack. Alright. I'm watching to see if it's building at all, because it doesn't look like the concept of that smog around my character necessarily means it's going to cause buildup. Now, in there it probably will. Seal room and vent gas. Okay. 2 healing stations here. No, that, no, no. Hello, big guy. Yeah, you weren't built to fight shock damage. Bye. Oh shit. I forgot about the... Let me take my healing shot. You can start rebuilding building the charge. Take all that. Okay. We can actually loot this area now if there's anything else to loot. As the gigantic fucking dragoon is out of our way. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? This goes down in, does it not? Well, I guess it goes up. Why don't the one of them tell me to do this? Let's see what the computer says. Uranium flow is on, intakes are open, multiple leaks detected. Okay, so both of them are open, so that would be the sabotage, right? I saved before the sequence started. I can save again here. Is there a way to make both of these missions happy? Or did I just have a spare of whatever that is? Okay, that considers the one closed, right? No. I don't know what that did. Real fake doors. Guess we can take this up and see what happens. Much higher than I anticipated. Huh. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Oh, great. There's another one. What the hell does any of that mean? shit. No, yeah, I know how this works. Holy shit, that went up fast. I don't fully understand the point of being up here. Maybe I did this out of order slightly. Oh, I couldn't have squeezed through here. All right. How'd you get behind them? You were not up here. I see teleporting still exists with the ults. Does this heal? No. I was wondering if it healed my Zeranium shit, but I guess that's like just from that doctor lady. So what happens if I don't fuck, if these people don't fuck with me anymore? Do I just not get to heal from her anymore? No one didn't even have anything on him? No. No, I was supposed to be over do that on the other side too. The other one's a lot easier to get to. Okay, so I closed one. I still don't know what that thing did. If I go to fix this other one, does it... do I fail sabotage? I don't think I can do that right. I think this is gonna botch. Yeah, okay. So I botched sabotage the facility, but I fixed the gas leak. Okay. I'd rather have Car's help, but I just want to make sure that if I help Car that I don't fuck like literally everything up in regards to what's going on here. Cause like if doing this will fuck it up and I can't buy stuff from here and I can't get those keys, I gotta go buy those keys first. Override the safety measures. Yeah, disregard. Okay, so one was good. So now I gotta see how the marshal's gonna take this. People aren't immediately shooting at me, which seems like a good omen. Though after talking to him, it may not be so good.
What have you done? The uranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever.
Not sure really. I was trying to fix the leak and more gas started erupting everywhere.
The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. I knew I should have pushed the repairs earlier. Sure, a few may have died, but the mission might still have been salvaged. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid.
Are you okay?
With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemies. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant whine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude.
You're really taking this hard.
Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost, and chaos will reign. Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions.
By law, this has to be a record of some kind.
And with the island's fall, I may have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself. Our foes will use this place as a stepping stone, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. I'll be remembered, if any of us is, as the one who lost it all.
Did you finally get all out of your system?
Yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
Okay. Sorry about your loss. But knowing that this place doesn't hate me, I'm okay with my decision, since this was my intent. Probably gonna buy the 3 keys here.
Well, look who it is. Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
Let me get this key. Oh, I need a little bit more money. I'm gonna buy the... What? I'm gonna buy this, so I need like $34 more before I can buy those other 2 keys. I mean, I could just sell all my junk. Why is this? What's the little hand mean? Does it mean it's all stolen?
Well, look, don't have...
Hold to sell all junk. Holy shit, I'm rich. Now, will I potentially regret that when I need parts? Maybe. For now, I'm fucking rich.
Greetings, potential customers. State your bit.
Initiate commerce. Give me the 2 keys. What is this? Oh, that's my... Okay. A mouse. Let me get a little hover drone. Ship pets. Visit your ship and interact with the pet feeder to select any ship pet you've collected. They'll wander around the area. Train! Alright. And can be your pet for mutual enjoyment. While you can acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time. Alright, noted. So I have 3 of 5 keys now. It's my first miscellaneous thing. We'll go see Car.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating.
Where's that one station I was supposed to engineer?
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet.
Chaudhry, shut up. Let's go. Ooh, Valerie's perk made it so that I didn't use a bypass shunt. Okay, they have now been flipped.
Look at them go. Kara's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal. Drones launched and no one dead. I'd say this calls for a celebratory smoke.
You're welcome.
Say, maybe we don't mention your part in all this to Kara, huh? Truth be told, she's taken issue with me as of late. I could really do with not looking the fool again.
I'm in a good mood, why not?
You're a real pal. You will definitely be getting a high score from me during the biannual peer review. And before you go, take these. Reckon they'll come in handy to someone of your expertise.
Yes, sir. Foil and magnet. Oh, resources. Gain a new baton. Car, we did our part.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening.
I did what needed to be done at the repair center.
Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report?
I ran into a grafted soldier named Inez. Do you know anything about what she was doing?
Just that Milver Street requested her presence for some mission. Normally I demand to be paid, but I was just glad to get her some work. Trooper Sealong was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Been uncertain what I could rely on her for. So Milver Street holds her contract. At least for now.
She seemed fine to me. Why is she out in the field if something's wrong with her?
Trooper Sealong ain't a fragile wallflower. She's a soldier. And even at reduced efficacy, she's worth 15 of any grunt picked at random. She's got a contract. And she ain't so far gone we can't make use of her. But the fact is, her grafts are holding her back, and it's only getting worse. Don't let it bother you.
It's bothering me.
Let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox? First step is getting through it.
I'm
There's
familiar.
An alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses.
I picked up a Protectorate gadget that may help me through the Zeranium field.
Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice any
Oh my
day.
god.
If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, it'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
Great. Don't go anywhere. Oh, my controller decided to take a nap. There we go. Level. Of our missions, do we have any benched right now due to a skill? Oh yeah, where's the town hall? Oh, that's definitely from a firing squad.
Big and lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and buy.
Oh wait, town hall is where I was just at, isn't it? Shut up, Chaudhry. So she's supposed to be here somewhere?
Mister,
Oh, yep.
I'm telling you, I can do more. I've been proving myself to you time and again, haven't I? All I'm asking is a mite of trust. Let me fix my arm, and I'll...
Are they going to have Inez be one of my companions? I don't know if I can deal with that freak all the time. Freak arm all the time.
You know the risks you enhanced troopers present. My utilizing you at all was a kindness on your behalf.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. We scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies, hmm?
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Forget him, join me. I've got a ship with beds, snacks, and just a little residual trauma. Why hold back? A good old beatdown can be an effective negotiation tactic. Minister, let Inez fix her graft, then you won't doubt her efficacy ever again.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Ooh.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed?
This guy sucks.
I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
Now punch his hat off.
What? I have done nothing to deserve such barbaric treatment.
Disagree.
This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis.
Wow.
You, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
I mean, I've never had
She
anything to
will
do with this
most
clown.
assuredly regret her decision.
I don't
Most
think she will.
assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Troopers abandoning their contracts, blackguards like you running rampant. What is becoming of this island? I fear I may never know.
We gonna learn today. If I blast your ass, does Car come after me too?
Watch yourself, friend.
Oh yeah, even Inez didn't fuck with that outcome. All right, noted. The effects frozen and webbed stop your ability to run and slide. All right. Well,
all done in there? Was hoping we could chat. Hope
Hello.
that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak.
That's
Got a
understandable.
proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be
so she is going to be a
unstoppable.
companion.
And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
Why in the void would you want to go back to Auntie's choice?
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
Hang on, didn't you just leave because they refused to let you get treatment?
I did, but I can't expect someone else to foot the bill if there's no guaranteed treatment will work. So I'll take on the risk myself. A go-getter attitude's always rewarded. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
I believe you. So we have a deal. You can join the squad.
Feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship.
Val can go back. Even though I really like Val's ability, I think that Inez and Niles will bring more conversationally and whatnot.
Acknowledged. After you.
So what's her... Okay, hold on. What's her whole deal and whatnot? Okay, so she's also healing? Failed graft. She doesn't start with a companion ability. Hey, yikes. That's tough. That's a tough ask. Heavy... Okay. Combat drugs. Also regulate her graft and improve her performance in combat. At the start of each combat, her drugs are automatically injected, temporarily increasing her rate of fire and accuracy. So she's good at the start of combat. The amount of inhaler charge you receive from drugs is increased. Ooh. Okay. Minus 50% ranged weapon spread. Stuns the target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. Cooldown 15. Occasionally tosses her metal packs near you. Walking over them automatically uses them, reducing the toxicity buildup or crash duration. Medicine packs break apart on their own after a moderate situation. See, I don't... This might be good just because Valerie's not in... I like the stun better. I'll figure out my own healing. Journal. We can go talk to her. Side quest. Tinsley was on that side of town? I haven't met Tinsley yet, have I? There's a whole ass building I haven't checked out in town, other than where I was trying to avoid because of the Vries.
Cut out for life in an anti-encampment. It's intense, but only 3 to attend, and we sleep in ship.
Soldier.
Oh, you're named. Those drones won't be bothering anyone in Fairfield anymore.
That is the best damn news I've heard all day.
Yeah.
Be sure to collect your reward at the bounty terminal if you haven't already. No use in leaving well-earned bits on the table.
How are things?
Better now that you've thinned the herd of drones. Or would you call that a swarm? Either way, seems all I can do is stand here and observe. Maybe that'll get me back into Car's good graces. Or maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, this is just a whole ass building I hadn't checked out yet. What the hell is this bull? Copernicus. Copernicus, can you make less noise? That was creepy as shit. What you got up here? Pistol I don't care about. Foil. You don't need it. Holy shit, Copernicus. Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking health. Or not so much. She would die on initial shot.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get a save, and we'll check out her terminal before we talk to her in case there's anything unique she might be lying about. Private notes. To mend a graph possibilities. A skeleton crabble last spotted in a cavern off the western coast, named for its albinism. The raptidon matriarch are the two ways that you could potentially fix her grafting. So we gotta go fight super raptidons and crabbles. Great! Okay, so now she onboards raptidons. Can you stop? Stop. I don't know why. How are you making that sound? You have immense assistant. Are today because I admit I'm a bit of a crossroads. Is it reasonable to be among a society for so long, yet you feel so separate from it? Try as I might to feel one with Auntie's choice. It's as if I'm donning a costume. I wish I didn't feel so. Any advice? Well, that's tough. Now, will that help me with this conversation?
Pulverizing them suffice?
Sufficing?
No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you?
I've been standing here.
This may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
I didn't startle him.
Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contract.
Oh, is she ex-protectorate?
But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
Yeah, it's good news. She says you can help.
That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Okay. I could have done more.
I can see why Inez trusts you. I don't think anyone else in Auntie's Choice gives a damn.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here. But perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed.
I can't take a...
Was I? Right.
I can't take a confession from a raptidon.
I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
I'm gonna let her talk since we know the answers.
The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
And the second candidate?
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Great. Any ideas for how to kill her?
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
So kill creatures, chop off the parts. Seems straightforward enough.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens.
I don't have
please.
that, so...
Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, Law guide you both out there.
Before we go, I have some questions.
I love questions. Ask away.
What's the story about the leaders here?
If you two have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Okay, there's required info that I don't know. And how would you know about that?
Well, because I was Protectorate. Once. I defected to Antes the second I could. But that's not the point of this conversation. Not when our leaders cannot reach an accord. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
I chose Carr.
Then her hands will be tied no longer. I suppose I can find relief in that. Some may think it too cruel to use Officer Carr's methods to strike the enemy while they are down. But I have come to believe there may only be one way to truly defeat an enemy such as the Protectorate. She believes this as well.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Very well.
Tell me about taming raptidons.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild raptidons. It's most agreeable.
I hope it doesn't hurt any of them.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
You said something about ex-Protectorate earlier. I'm curious.
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then,
yeah, that sounds like a waste of your talents.
Came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept, and look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
What happened to the people who didn't join Aunties?
Poor things. They either fought to the last or chose to flee. It's regrettable, but some folk just aren't ready to embrace change. All they knew was being told how to live. They couldn't imagine any other way. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
You speak as if Auntie's choice saved you.
They did. I was in a dreadful state before the invasion. I fear I was close to disappearing myself. The Sovereign claims to provide for all of our
Disappearing
needs.
yourself.
But without freedom and autonomy, I could not find happiness. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
Yeah. Where's the... Is that the one that we saw? No. I thought it was gonna be the spawning grounds. Alright, so we got some options on what to do next. But that will probably do it for now. For those watching live, I will be back on at 7 p.m. Eastern for another stream. For those not watching live, most likely you're watching way after the fact. It'll roll right over into the next stream if you're in the playlist. I hope to see you all in future The Outer Worlds 2 streams. I hope to see you in future streams in general, but that's it for this one. Peace.